The Garden of Gethsemane was still. The night air was cool. Jesus knelt beneath the olive trees. His heart was heavy. He knew what was coming. He prayed to his Father. He felt fear, but he also felt love. Love for all people, even those who would hurt him. Jesus' disciples slept nearby. They did not understand his burden. They could not see the pain he carried. Jesus felt alone. He asked his Father for strength. He knew he must face what was to come. His purpose was clear. His voice was a whisper in the stillness. Father, if you are willing, take this cup from me. Yet not my will, but yours be done. He rose to his feet, his face streaked with tears. He felt the weight of the world on his shoulders, yet he was ready. A sound broke the quiet. Footsteps. Torches flickered in the darkness. Judas appeared. His face was a mask of treachery. He greeted Jesus with a kiss. It was a sign. The soldiers moved in. They grabbed Jesus roughly. Peter, one of Jesus' disciples, drew his sword. He struck out in anger and fear. Jesus stopped him. "Put your sword away," he said gently. Violence was not the answer. His words held no anger, only sadness. His fate was sealed. The disciples scattered. Fear lent speed to their feet. They left Jesus alone with the soldiers. He did not resist. His eyes were filled with sorrow, not for himself, but for them, for all of humanity. Jesus stood before Pontius Pilate. The Roman governor looked at him with curiosity. He saw a man of peace, not a criminal. "Are you the king of the Jews?" Pilate asked. His voice echoed in the hall. "My kingdom is not of this world," Jesus replied. His voice was calm and steady, but the crowd outside roared. They had been stirred up by the priests. They demanded Jesus' death. "Crucify him," they shouted. Their voices were filled with hate. Pilate washed his hands. He claimed innocence in this man's blood. But he gave in to the crowd's demands. He sentenced Jesus to death. Death on a cross. The soldiers mocked Jesus. They placed a crown of thorns on his head. Then they put a heavy wooden cross on his shoulders. He stumbled under its weight. His journey began. The road to Golgotha, the place of the skull. Every step was agony. The rough wood dug into his flesh. The crowd pressed close, jeering and spitting. Jesus fell again and again. He was weak from pain and loss of blood. But still he rose. He would not give up. He would carry his burden for us. Mary, Jesus' mother, watched her son. Her heart broke at the sight of his suffering. She felt a mother's deepest pain, but she also felt pride. Pride in her son's strength, his love for all. The soldiers nailed Jesus to the cross. They raised him up. The pain was unbearable. Yet he spoke. "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." Darkness fell over the land. The earth trembled. Then silence. Jesus cried out one last time, "It is finished." He gave up his spirit. The sacrifice was complete. The world was forever changed. Hope was born out of despair. Love triumphed over hate. Jesus' death on the cross was not the end. It was a new beginning, a promise of forgiveness, a promise of eternal life.